3 slices of pizza for Kevin Bartle during the break.
That's a negative.
3.
I had one.
You had 1 pregame, 2 during that break.
That's a bold-faced lie.
No, I don't think so at all.
Yeah, that's a bold-faced lie. I had 1 before the show started.
We're eating Mountain Mike's Pizza, by the way.
It's really good.
It's awesome.
They have
New location.
Yeah.
Stein and oh, he's gonna kill me now.
It's Harris, isn't it?
Harris and no. Ooh,
Yeah, I think it's Harris.
it's down there. Yeah. Anyways, Mountain Mike's Pizza, 2 locations. Our favorite one though is still in California in Stockdale. There you go, Griff. Sorry, Stein and down there. Stein and Panama. That's not even possible. What is Holte talking about? Ryan Houle, Kevin Bartle, we're Condors Unleashed, live from the Dignity Health Studios inside the Bakersfield, Californian. We're up on floor number 3, the Californian, right near the penthouse. It's right over there, Louis Amestoy's office. Joined by Condors head coach J.F. Houle. And J.F., the Condors take on the Idaho Steelheads. We knew it was going to be a big test for this team over the weekend. And just your thoughts on the weekend as a whole. The Condors come away with 2 points, end up losing both games, but you come away with 2 points, so the weekend not lost on the whole.
No, it's not lost. Obviously we're a team with pride, and we wish we could have won at least one of the games. Because we kept it tight, and it was a tight game both games. But losing, at least we got 2 points out of it, and so we're happy with that.
Saturday's game was a much different game than Friday's. It was pretty choppy. There wasn't a whole lot of flow. Just Friday's game was a fantastic game to watch, at least. But on Saturday, I kind of, as the game was going on, and I think I even was talking about it on the air, that neither team are used to playing games like that where they have to try to grind out a victory somehow. So I thought it was a test for both teams. Would you agree?
Yeah, I think it was a good test. Good for both teams, like you said, and both teams were playing tight. They're a good club. Idaho's got a good club. They play well defensively. Didn't allow us to penetrate to the middle of the ice and get the quality shots we wanted, and we did the same to them. So it was two good teams trying to find a way to get through the defense.
Friday night, it was funny. You said on Saturday morning about Friday night's game, entertaining, probably fun for the fans, but you yourself as a coaching staff pulling your hair out there in the third period. Let's talk a little bit about that.
Yeah, I mean, I thought Friday, we had the lead, and I didn't like the way we played in the last 10 minutes of the third period. As coaches, we expect a little bit more from our players, and our players knew it too. When they were disappointed they lost in the shootout, but we bounced back the next day, and we competed hard, and it's all about competing. Sometimes, you take too much within the wins and losses, and it's about the product you have on the ice, and it's about the hard work, and I thought the players played really hard on Saturday.
So you have your first week here ahead of you with no games until the weekend, or I should say, last week. Did you get an opportunity in practice to kind of try to fine-tune some things? How did you guys approach the week?
Yeah, I mean, we approached a week of working on our structure, our power play and penalty killing is stuff that we do. We try to do every week. It doesn't work as planned sometimes. I don't think our power play had any goals over the weekend, but we did practice it, and we're going to practice it again this week. I thought we had moved a little bit better. We had chances. But it was a typical practice week where you get ready for the weekend games just like you do in or college.
You were without Vero Paul on the power. I said the power play lost its mojo. Is there any? What do you think of that?
No, I think just the teams are watching video now, and they're starting to be better. And we do the same thing to other teams. We watch video and we make sure that we counterattack what they do. And for sure, Vero Paul's got 5 goals for us this season, and he's a right-hand shot with a good one-timer, so I'm sure that makes a difference. But we just got to be better.
Bart's mentioned VP being out. Mitch Holmberg goes down as well, so there was a couple. Bringing a guy in Brendan Brooks who hadn't played yet this season, but he's got I think a 5-page long bio from every place that he's played. Talk me through the decision to bring in a guy like that here to Bakersfield this week and to get him a couple of practices here before the game on Thursday.
Yeah, I mean, I think we're one of the youngest team in the league. As far as experience go, we have a lot of rookies on this club, and bringing Brendan Brooks, he is older. He's 35 years old, but he's got, like you said, a long page of experience, and he's been around the block a couple times, and he knows what it takes to win, and hopefully he could come in and help our young guys, teach our young guys, and I think he'll be able to produce offensively for us. He's still in great shape.
He spent the last couple of years over in Europe. He spent some time in the American Hockey League as well, even in this league back in the day. But when you get an older guy like that, is it, you know what he's going to bring offensively, you know what he's going to bring out on the ice, but is it more of, what kind of is his mentality coming here to the ECHL at his age and kind of the role he's going to fill here this season and the weeks ahead here?
Yeah, you got to make sure when you bring in somebody older like that they come in for the right reasons, not to end their career. Or he wants to keep playing for a couple years, and he wants to get back maybe to the higher level at one point. And he's got a great attitude, and I think it's going to rub off everybody, and it'll be a plus for us.
It's great to. I mean, it must be nice to be able to play as long as guys who even entertain the thought of having a professional career. One or two or maybe three or four if they're good, maybe even 5 or 6 if they're fortunate enough. But, I mean, to be able to keep playing well into your 30s, I mean, it's awesome. Great for him.
I mean, it's awesome, but it's also a huge commitment, which people probably don't understand. But playing pro hockey is a huge commitment all year round. I mean, he might be away from your wife. You have to go to the gym. You have to keep in shape. Especially the older you get, it takes more training, and it's a huge. I think Brendan Brooks has made the commitment to get better and stay better, and it's great for us.
2 big games coming up for the Condors at home. Teddy Bear Toss, of course, in a week's time. But Thursday, field trip day. Always interesting to see the kids in town, and a little bit of a different kind of mentality for these guys coming to the rink early and getting ready for a game as opposed to morning skate. Do you do anything different as a coach maybe tomorrow or Thursday to kind of prepare the guys at least for a 10:30 in the morning game, or is it just, all right, eat your bagels and let's go?
Yeah, I think you just eat the bagels and let's go. There's not much you can do, but it's different. Their mental preparation is different. Everything is different because you play so early in the morning, but you got to think it's different for the other team as well. So everybody's in the same boat. Drop the puck and let's go.
They're showing up at that time in the morning anyways for the skate. We should just not tell them. Just when they show up in the morning, just be like, all right, boys, game jerseys are out. We're on the ice in 2 hours. Let's go.
Yeah, that'd be a great idea.
We can make them wear their Seinfeld jerseys again. Hey, guys, we're wearing these again. Do it again. I wanted to take a look here at some video.
Yeah, some video. Ben
Boudreau, great video clipper and video breakdowner. I mean, the guy's all over the video. Want to look at a couple of the penalty kills from the Condors over this past weekend. And for this Condors, the PK seems like a very aggressive penalty kill, not wanting the other team to set up in the defensive zone.
Yeah, that's something that we practice and we talk about a lot. We want to be aggressive. We don't want the other team to set up. Don't give him an inch and take away time and space. And we have a lot of guys that are able to kill on this club. So we get a lot of players on the ice. We have 5 or 6 changes sometimes within 2 minutes. So it's great.
Ideally, when you're looking at the penalty kill, you mentioned the Condors have a lot of penalty killers. What's a good shift length on a PK? Is it win the faceoff, get it out? Is it, all right, you can do half and the other two does half? What are you looking for ideally in terms of shift length from your PK?
I think it's 20 seconds to 30 seconds. If you get 4 waves, 4 different penalty killers out there for the 2 minutes, that's a great average. And every time you send the puck 200 feet, you should change and get some fresh legs out there so you're never tired.
It appeared to me, this Condors team, and we use the word aggressive to describe them on the PK, but not necessarily overly aggressive, but wherever the puck goes, it seemed like 2 guys were going over just trying to take away passing options.
Yeah, exactly. You try to take away passing options and you try to take away space so the person has no option. And then you could be aggressive. Anytime they have their back to you, they fumble the puck or they have a bad pass, be full out aggressive and try to get the puck out. And we've done a great job at blocking shots as well, too. That's one thing that we've done really well.
Now, the standard box here from the Condors PK, what are some of the rules, at least from the PK? Is there, you see Kremer chasing out to the top of the circles. What are you looking for out of your forwards, out of this four-man rotation, if you will, on this PK?
Yeah, you don't want the guys to go, if they have full control, you don't want the guys to go too aggressive, and you want them to go, top circle. You don't want to rush out to the players so they have time and space to make a play, just like we saw right there. And the sticks are very important. I mean, the most important things on penalty kill is the stick position, and make sure that the sticks are on the ice. Like you see right here, we do a great job at taking away passes.
So many goals happen on the PK when you get an opportunity to clear and it doesn't get out of the zone. When a guy is back and maybe he's on his off wing and he's down in the corner, his back is to the play, would you rather have him try to get it out of the zone or just pin it up against the wall and try to stall and get some support?
That's a great question. I think it all depends if he's on his back end. If he's got an opportunity to clear the puck on his back end, we'd rather him eat the puck and wait for support. If he's on his forehand, we don't mind him trying to get it out. And we do practice PK clears. We try to practice it once a week, which is as simple as putting the puck at the end of the zone and throw it 200 feet to the other end. I think it's very important, and it's the one thing that will cause goals. If you have a bad PK, and then we saw it early on this year with us, the first two games we had two bad PK clears ended up in our net, so it's very important.
So many times it seems to me when the team's on the road, rims are a lot different in this building, and you can see there's no partitions on the glass. Have guys just become conditioned to not play it off the glass because of the partitions, and it can kick back out into the slot or stay in the zone? Or, can you make use of the seamless glass here?
Yeah, I'm sure you could make use of the seamless glass. But in other rinks, it's so dangerous. You never know how the puck is going to come out. And it's just with rims, you never know. It could be dangerous, but it could also work in your favor. So it all depends which buildings you're playing.
How much, and you mentioned buildings you play in, how much of an adjustment was the PK this weekend as opposed to last weekend up on the bigger ice surface in Alaska? You almost have to do a different PK up in Anchorage. Now you come back to the normal stuff here on the normal ice surface.
Yeah, it's a huge adjustment. You can't be aggressive at all on the big ice. If you're aggressive, they'll pick you apart. And here you could be a little bit more aggressive because the ice is a lot smaller, but it's a huge adjustment.
I loved it. I thought the PK was good against Idaho. This is a dangerous team. They got a lot of weapons. Their D is very active. They can shoot the puck. They can all move the puck back there. I thought overall that was one of the strong points of the weekend, even though I believe they ended up giving up a power play goal in both games.
Yeah, I think both one game. I think one game, right. Yeah, and there was a shot that came off the wall. We played it well. It was just a perfect shot, right. Well placed. But you have to practice it. You have to be willing to block shots and pay the price, and that's what makes good penalty killers.
4 straight games upcoming for this Condors team against Stockton. We played Thursday and then Saturday, Sunday, Wednesday up in Stockton. This was a team that took 2 out of 3 against this Condors team on the opening weekend of the season. They've fallen on a little bit of a hard time here over the last couple of weeks, but still a chance for this Condors team to get a little redemption and get some points here against Stockton.
Yeah, I would like to get some redemption. We had a good practice today, another practice tomorrow, getting ready for Stockton. It's never easy to play the same team 4 times in a row again, but
we're used to it.
Yeah, we're used to it. We're used to it, and we have to adjust to it. And hopefully the guys come out with some energy and play well this Thursday.
Well, the kids will have energy, so hopefully the kids on
the
ice will have.
Be ready. You ever done one of these games? You had to have done one at some point.
Yeah, I've done a couple where it's really loud but it's fun. It's great for the kids. It's great for the town, and it's good for the community.
And your kids are gonna make their way out, or we don't want to.
Dude, okay. What are you doing? What if the principal's
watching?
You're
gonna get me in trouble here.
What? Well, we gotta clear it. They got to know. We'll get you done.
Go to break.
JF, we appreciate the time. Thanks for coming over. Good luck this week.
Thanks.
Condors head coach JF Houle will be joined by Condors netminder Ty Rimmer on the other side of this quick timeout. This is Condors Unleashed, live from the Dignity Health Studios inside the Bakersfield, California. Stay tuned.